Okay, let's take a look. Um, this is looking okay. There is some issues here. With this being all split up, there's some funny business going on this ridge here. That's a weird modeling issue, the way that one vertex is pulled out. You might want to fix that. But as far as the um, you've got this extra cut here that I don't think you want. Whoops. Along there. And you can see where it split that open unnecessarily, so I do move and sew. And then there's some other bit on here which was I think it's that wherever that is. I'm not sure, it might be more obvious once I unfold it again. Control U, Control L. Or maybe that was it. Yeah, and then you can organize that again. But yeah, that's looking okay. I thought the hands were well laid out. The face is okay. I mean, I think, it could use some more modeling work as per mentioned in previous modules. There's a lot of issues with the model, which ideally you would fix before you got into UV mapping, but I went into that in the previous module, so I probably won't repeat that. But the feet are a total mess, the shoes. I noticed there's like two kind of whole sets of geometry right on top of each other, which is why you're seeing this weird thing with the feedback. So I'm going to do mesh cleanup options, and if I scroll down and go under the remove geometry section, I want to check on lamina faces, non-manifold geometry, edges with zero length, faces with zero geometry area, and clean up. And that at least will get rid of that sort of double surface thing, but they're still kind of messed up. I mean, they have, let me just turn off the checker so it's not, they have too many edges in the front here. They have this crazy thing happening on the bottom there. I mean, I might just gonna grow selection. Yeah, and this one's even worse. But yeah, I mean, even before I did that, I would probably just reduce. These edges are doing nothing. They're not adding anything to the shape. It's all just in a straight line here. So there's no need for so many edges. And this is really square too. I mean, I might even just remodel these, but certainly, and I feel like I have already done this in previous critiques, but I think you could take out most of these and have exactly the same shape shoe. Shift right mouse click delete edge. I mean, that doesn't change the shape at all, taking all those out. And I think, yeah, same on the back. You've just got all these extra edges that are just doing nothing for the shape. Um, so, I mean, yeah, and this, I'm not sure why that's cut there. I'll put that back together. Anyways, I think this needs to be simplified and shaped a little bit better. I think you are going to want to cut that one. I'll just use Shift X and probably continue that around here. Look here, Shift X. Yeah, the bottom just needs to be pretty much completely rebuilt. I guess what I would do is I'm just going to grow the selection and delete. So I would take all of that off, grow selection, probably this whole take all that out because that bottom was such a mess. And then, you know, maybe I'll take this, I'll do Control E for extrude, R for scale, scale that. Okay, there's some other issues with the geometry here I can see now. Looks like. No? Oh, it could have just been. Maybe it's okay. Alright. Control E. Move that in some first. And then shift right mouse click, fill hole. And then you'll need to go in and put a whole bunch of cuts. I mean, it's a little different. I don't know why this is here, actually. Let's get rid of this. Shift right mouse click, delete edge. And then Control Shift X for the multi-cut tool and start splitting. I'm going to delete history on this because it's behaving really slowly. Alt Shift D. Okay. Oops. Just make sure they turn red before you click those dots so you're exactly on the dot when you go to split this up. You can just hit delete if you miss and stay in the tool. It's a little uneven there, I guess. I wonder if we could delete out that edge maybe. So that it's more even. Alright, so that's pretty good. You can always put maybe an extra edge in here. Control Shift X. To kind of keep that harder shape in the bottom. And now, you know, it's like this whole edge loop. Oh, something's funny here. That's my bad, I missed that. Delete edge. That was when I failed to make sure I hit it exactly on the dot. Oh, something here as well. Same problem. Yeah, it's an easy mistake to make. Control, I'm just using delete edge again to get rid of that. Okay. Let's get this edge loop there. So moving so that's all one thing. Okay, now that's looking decent, this one. Let's just get rid of this because you can just mirror that again and unfold, Control U, Control U, Control L. And take a look at that. Ah, much better. Okay, the bottom went a little funny, which I've seen before. So what I would then do is do UV planar options just for this shell, y-axis project, and then once again select these and lay them out, Control L, maybe scale them all in a bit so they fit in this quadrant. Okay, better. So that is a decent workable shoe. I'll save this in case you want it, but you really need to clean up your geometry on that.